So 12 people were killed today in Somalia. Apparently Al-Shabab is able to travel 600 to 700 miles to that Galmudug conference, and the intelligence chief at the Samarib, that's the city, it's in the Galmudug federal state. So Al-Shabab has done it again. It's February 7th? It's one day before the elections are supposed to happen. Will the elections happen tomorrow? There's no agreement. Puntland and Jubaland are against it. And Jubaland is where all the terrorists, I heard that they're in the mountains in Jubaland. So 5,000 to 10,000 of Al-Shababs are in the mountains of Jubaland. And I'm not entirely for sure that Al-Shabab are the bad guys, which is awful. We can't tell if they're the good or bad guys. Now, apparently this is a military attack, killed the intel chief. You also had a general that was killed at the Africa Hotel maybe a couple days ago, 17 killed. Now, there was a terrorist attack. Now, terrorism is when you attack the civilians for political purposes. And so the 12 people that had died today was by a roadside bomb. So they died in the, Galmudug. The Galmudug conference is going on where the president's talking about getting the elections all squared away. But there was a terrorist attack in the Golwyn area, Golweyn, where 8 kids were killed. Well, who the fuck did that shit? If that's Al-Shabab, then that's a... Make sure you find out who the fuck did that shit. That's a bullshit. All this is bullshit. The 17 killed, but the only reason why I make a distinction between that is because there was... military official that was killed, that was killed in the other 2 terrorist attacks. And I've seen this Golwyn attack, this Golwyn terrorist attack, which killed a lot of people, not just the 8 kids, but dozens. So in Golwyn, there was a bunch of civilians that was killed. And nobody knows who done it. Who done it? Who's responsible? Now, a cop, Ahmed Bashain, had said that they killed the attackers about midnight. Did they? They killed the attackers, said a cop. 3 attackers were killed. And so there were civilians that were killed. There was other people that were killed. And so this is terrorism. Al-Shabab took credit for it, and terrorism is bullshit right at the eve of the election. So this just means that Somalia has resolved. The people of Somalia and the people that's trying to get this election together, just the resolve's got to be much more resolute. You can't allow Al-Shabab to terrorize the nation like this. 5,000 to 10,000 people's terrorizing 12 million. That's bullshit. And this is such bullshit because, I don't know what's going to happen if the president's going to still be the president after the 8th, or if they're going to pick an interim president, if they're going to postpone the elections. They have to postpone it, right? So they're going to have to declare brand new elections coming up. When? Next month, tomorrow, today? When? Next fucking year? 3 years from now? Because this shit is bullshit on the eve of the election, I feel like perhaps America should actually put all their forces in. We're in Somalia right now. We're fighting a war in Somalia against the Al-Shababs. They're trying to stop this election from taking place. Now, I'm opposed to empire, and I'm an isolationist, so that's the direction that I want to go. But since we're an empire, why not do some good? Well, we got an opportunity. America, we could do some good here in Somalia. We've already invaded. We're airstriking everybody. So, we could actually get them democracy. Do we, as Americans, truly believe in democracy for the rest of the world? Then let's just, let's get the boats. Everybody in America, let's go to Somalia and let's protect these polling stations. We are there to protect the democracy, right? So the United States can put all of our, whatever, reserves, auxiliary, everybody over there, Army, Navy, just get everybody into Somalia and just have elections, put 200 polling booths everywhere, get the international community, make it exciting, get everybody involved in this. And tell our friends in Somalia to put American flags on their windows and on their lawns. That way we could tell, that way, it looks like we're wanted there. If they don't want us there, maybe we could put that to a vote. Had the people of Somalia have a referendum, do they want the United States government to help them with their elections or not? Well, they can't even vote for president, so they're not going to vote for a referendum, but, Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1958 did that in Lebanon. We invaded Lebanon for 3 months, helped them get their elections going. They elected somebody, and then we got the hell out of Dodge. And, of course, you know, we're trying to get our people or whatever. I think it was like a Christian over the Muslim, but this shit's crazy. 5 to 10,000. Al-Shabab's in the mountains of Jubaland. That's about 600 to 700 miles away from the Galmudug conference. That's a 10 to 12-hour drive. Do they have allies all over the place? Or I guess they knew about that Galmudug conference. And are they getting, like, China or Russia? Are they getting money from, like, some... That's a lot of gas, 12 to 10. That's a pretty big commitment. And then were these attackers that the cop killed, were they even associated? Did they have anything to do? It was a roadside bomb. So how can you tell who did a roadside bomb? How can you do it? How can you tell? The intelligence chief was Rashid Abdunur. So R.I.P. to him and the other ones who were killed. This is 12 were killed today in addition to the 17 killed at the Afrique Hotel a couple days ago, a week or two. And then the Goldwyn Massacre. The Goldwyn Massacre. Maybe I should just talk about the Goldwyn Massacre, because who did that? Who did that? Al-Shabab, you're killing... What the fuck are you... That would, you know... I feel like that would put the nail in the coffin in Al-Shabab for me. Yeah. Yeah, you're no good. You're no good. And so, come on, America, let's do this, right? We're in a U.S. Somalia. Did we go into Somalia to lose the war or to win the war? Are you a patriot or not? I mean, motherfucker, get off the goddamn fence. It doesn't seem like you're for the war, against the war. It's almost like you're not even thinking about it. It's like you don't even give a fuck. It's like you don't give a damn. It's almost like you're just a complacent motherfucker. You just like, who cares? One big collective sigh. There's American foreign policy. Do you really want democracy in Somalia? What are the elites? What are the oligarchs and the plutocrats saying? So, I'm against the war. I want us to get out, and I want the African Union and Somalia to figure this shit out. But on the eve of the election, there's 12 people that was killed. Clearly, the Somali government doesn't have anything in control. They haven't got the Al-Shabab, you know, this Al-Shabab problem tamped down. Not enough. It's not enough. Too many innocent people are dying, and it's bullshit. I'm sick of so many people getting fucking murdered, blown up. Anyways. So, Somalia, stay strong. Peace.